understanding that this was the game of hurt feelings. Like,
All right, we're live.
are we?
Yeah, we are.
Oh no!
It's
Hey
okay.
guys, we're still figuring shit out.
Yeah, God.
Okay, no, we have it. We have it.
We do? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank the
we-
Lord.
We have express written consent. This is going to be
recorded in 2021.
So this is going to be interesting.
Okie dokie. Alrighty. Artichoke. Oh boy.
Wow.
How you doing, Beowulf?
Meow. Meow. Meow.
And that's all he's going to say for.
All right, yeah,
the
Beowulf
entire
has
hour.
to come on for Not Scary Farm specifically. So folks, this is going to be a rather intense round.
Sorry, Hippo. You know exactly what you were getting into when you brought me on.
I mean, honestly, Beowulf, you're like, I feel like by your definition, like you are very much a wild card, so I'd be lying if I said I knew what I was getting into. It's like, I don't know what I'm getting into. That was actually my thought.
You probably should have at least expected the furry jokes, so...
Well, yeah.
Yeah. That's okay.
All right, so guys, I'm not going to make any bones about it. This is probably going to be the most intense elimination so far this season.
Yeah, it's going to be bad time. But get ready.
Jokers?
Oh, yeah, I pick a good time to pick. Come on here.
Right.
I'm the
So-
comic relief here.
So obviously you guys have seen the nominations. The nominations are Theme Park Priest and Mickey Nerd. Tegan made the bold stroke of nominating the two people who had previously nominated her, which I honestly really respect.
Yeah.
So that is presently what is going on. But the question is, does someone in their midst have the Golden PO MVP? Of course,
The
Theme
Diamond-
Park
Diamond
Priest
PO
has the
MVP.
nomination swapper. He can the Diamond PO MVP.
Yeah.
Theme Park Priest has the nomination swapper. He can swap out Mickey Nerd. He cannot save himself. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
All right, folks. But before we get to that, we'll kind of like slowly but surely reveal what's going on. Here's what's going down as far as project feedback goes. We're gonna talk through Not Scary Farm. We're gonna talk through Not Scary Farm. Then we're going to reveal the whatever changes had been made to the nominees, potentially.
If any had been made.
If any, yeah. And then we're going to talk through the board game. Then we're going to get to the eliminations. And Jokers, please tell me you wrote up the prompt.
Oh, yeah, I just have to finish it. I have like 2 seconds.
That I specifically asked you to do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Beowulf, you asked to come on here, so yeah, what are your thoughts on Scary Farm?
This was just an amazing round, you guys. Like, wow, holy shit! Like, this has been like the most exciting round that I never participated in, and like, as much as I really, really want to, like, seriously, you would not believe the amount of times I had to bite my tongue, like, so much.
Oh, we could tell.
Oh my goodness. like Jeffy about the balance, I made the calm and stuff, but like when something like found like spiked my interest, I'm just like, oh, just, you know, I just realized how dirty that sounded. I am not a clown fucker. I swear to God.
You're doing great.
All right, so suffice to say, you're a Scary Farm fan, right?
Oh, yeah, big Haunt fan in general. Really. Like, yeah, like, originally I was like originally I was just like mainly just like all nights fan only fan. So like I don't know, it's like Knots just seem cheap to me, but honestly, Knots has really grown like originally it's probably also helps like that the Hollywood version of Four Nights is honestly gone downhill. So like it's making me realize how great Knots is get of like just giving you houses like around like only like some years and then regularly signing them out as opposed to Hollywood's like strategy of replace everything regardless, even though we don't have the budget for it.
Right.
Black holes everywhere.
Yeah, I feel very similar to you. I've actually never done Halloween Horror Nights, and to tell you the truth, it's an event that's kind of like, it's gone from being something towards the top of my bucket list to kind of being sort of like if I get around to it, I get around to it. Just because
event's way better honestly, mostly because it has a budget.
Yeah, for sure. Halloween Horror Night, like, the thing with Scary Farm that appeals to me is how park-wide everything feels. I went to Scary Farm in 2017 and 2019. The 2017 year was great. I believe Dark Ride was the premier maze at the time.
God, was that long ago?
Yeah, believe it or
Jesus.
not. But the 2019 Scary Farm knocked my socks off. The 2019 Scary Farm, honestly, one of the best experiences I've ever had in a theme park, bar none. That year was all about the witch hunt of Ghost Town, the ghost of Sarah Marshall, not the witch, not the not Kristen Bell. there was a point in the queue for the Sarah Marshall attraction where there's a guy who's kind of like revving up the crowd, and he's like, "Let's name the sins of Sarah Marshall." And I yelled out, she broke Jason Segel's heart.
These probably just like completely lost on me, but I'm still laughing my ass off at them.
But yeah, I like, honestly, outside of the fact that I don't necessarily like, I loved Puppet Up, but I don't really think it went with the vibe of the rest of the thing. Other than that, and Puppet Up was still a fantastic show. I saw it twice that night. The whole park just felt like a witch hunt. It felt like the witch hunt started at Ghost Town at opening ceremony and just spread through the entire park. There was a moment where we were walking through Camp Snoopy, and we just randomly came upon this angry mob who was, attacking this witch who was locked up in like a steel cage. And that moment kind of blew my mind. I was just like, "Oh my god! Like they're doing it, dude! Like this is park-wide storytelling right here." Can't believe we got a Forgetting Sarah Marshall reference in the podcast. Yeah, I really love Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Actually, low key, it's one of my favorite romantic comedies. So
if you guys look back at all the episodes, Tiki usually tries to like squeeze one in each episode.
Well,
they're usually there.
Well, I wouldn't be able to find any of them because I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right. So yeah, I just felt like I felt what they did with these clowns was very much kind of in line with the Sarah Marshall year. With the Sarah Marshall year, they took the history that was already established, because Sarah Marshall, of course, was an already very well established like icon of Not Scary Farm, and they really just kind of like played with it, made her an entire event. And I feel like with the clowns, it'd be the same way.
Yeah, they could have just done like a couple clown, add like a bunch of clown things here or there, and just be done with it. But like they went the extra mile, like the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think I'm quite as into it as you guys were, but I still.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
do you think it's because you've not done Scary Farm, right?
I have, and I think that's a big reason. Is that
I think it is. I think it is. Because Scary
Farm.
Farm is a very different vibe from Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah,
like I said, the whole appeal of Scary Farm to me is how park wide it is.
Well, no, I really like the park wide aspect as well. I just think that some of the mazes were a little samey.
The mazes were samey, but I don't necessarily blame that on anyone writing it, just because I feel like the circus theme was pretty damn restrictive.
I mean, I think they could have gotten out of it more. Like, I think that, oh my god, who wrote the third house? Is that Sharon and Susan? The gun house. I thought that was a really cool way to, like, take it out of the circus while still retaining those elements.
Uh-huh.
Where it's in, like, an old Victorian house that's been converted into a fun house. I think that's really cool.
Sure.
Like, there's ways around it, you know?
Maybe doing something with circus animals as opposed to clowns.
Yeah, and I mean, Pergeron did that a bit, and I thought that was really cool as well, with, like, all the mutated, fucked up animals.
Yeah.
But that's definitely something they could have leaned into more. Honestly, I think all three...
Yeah. I imagine actually Paragon was trying not to get too involved too big, since, like, he did specifically request they not do like Howard Scream because the whole circus relation abusing animals thing they were very uncomfortable with that connotation. So, but overall they definitely did like the. But overall, I think this was again mainly just the sameness was more of just an inherent thing with the prompt and just anything on their own, really.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And this prompt wasn't supposed to initially be so restrictive, but you guys ran with it. You did really well.
I liked a lot of the side stuff you guys put in too. I really thought the show in particular went above and beyond.
Yeah, I still think the theater choice is weird, and I know that there was a lot of discussion about that in their thread.
Okay, yeah, that's a thing. I don't necessarily agree with you, because I think the stage that you mentioned, I mean, that is the hanging stage. Like, nothing goes on that stage except the hanging, Evan. The hanging is sacred.
I mean, they can do anything anywhere, really.
No, but I'm just saying, like the hanging... Here's the thing with the hanging as part of Scary Farm as an event. It's basically like meant to be kind of like a community gathering place. So like the actual location of the hanging has like significance within the geography at Scary Farm, if that makes sense.
That's fair, but I mean, if they're not really leaning into the ghost town aspect that much and having it be modern, that's the other thing as well. I thought it was really interesting you guys were talking about 1800 circuses, and I would have liked to see that as well. I thought that was a really cool idea, but
that was definitely one thing I was definitely biting my tongue on, because that actually went so well with like the events, like the Sarah Marshall backstory that the event's been going for a while, with like the curse going on the town. So having the curse transfer to the circus just was a great way to work that in, but I do like, but the whole the three clowns was definitely also like a really clever way to try to tell you about.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, Outbound, just take the credit. Great job on the
the backstory just in general, though, I think was phenomenal. Like, honestly, it might be even better than the Sarah Marshall stuff they're doing now.
It was very it reminded me a lot of like the backstories that they used to do at Halloween Horror Nights.
Totally.
Yeah.
But it also, I feel like it was a great mix of Halloween Horror Nights backstory with how detailed it is, and also of not Scary Farm backstory with how much it ties into the park itself.
All
right.
Yeah, no, I definitely appreciate that. Jesus, I like the scare zones as well, but I think they could have been fleshed out a little bit more.
They could have, but I understand the mazes were absolutely the main priority. So.
Oh no, that's fair.
Yeah. Let's see. I honestly, I thought the weakest element was the Iron Reef redo, but by the same token, I kind of feel like it's exactly the kind of bonkers redo overlay of an attraction that Knott's would do that makes like practically zero sense, but they just do it anyways.
Yeah, it reminded me like it was definitely realistic. Like it seems like
it was
weird
realistic, yeah.
Or like it feels temporary and not like amazing. Not to credit the work put into it, but and also it's super weird that you're just like you're just like
but it's like
you're just like rapturing a bunch of clowns for 5 minutes.
After we stopped interrupting each other for like 5 seconds. It's like, to be fair, like no one really cares about Iron Reef, so like,
especially now.
It's like so like definitely like so like just they basically just figured like one of these like prompts that like over at like who it could be where always be where was just like who cares, just do whatever, just go for fun, guys.
Yeah, whatever. Just have fun with it. But yeah, like generally I liked it. I wasn't quite as turned on as Tiki was, but I still really liked it.
Oh, I was very turned on, Evan.
Tiki, I could tell in your writing.
Tiki is a clown fucker.
All right.
Tiki is a clown fucker.
All right.
Fun fact, it took Tiki 3 hours to write that review.
Our channel just got monetized, people.
That's right.
Do I sound like I give a fuck?
Well, it's my channel, so.
Yeah. Let Tiki have his money.
All right. Okay, so with that in mind, any other final thoughts on Scary Farm?
Oh, the food was cool. It was fucking weird, but it was cool. I'm not sure I like the hot dog because that sounds like a lot of cheese, and diced tomatoes can be iffy on anything. But I generally like
nice has pizza fries. Pretty much, I think anything goes at hot events.
Yeah, no, I mean you're right. I like how heavily they leaned into the clown stuff. I think that was Disney Fan who wrote that? So it's been a few days since I read this project. I'm very sorry. But it was cool. It's a cool addition. And the log ride was really good as well. I really like the log ride. I liked how comparatively light it felt. I know it was still kind of scary, but it was nowhere near as like bloody or fucked up as
I remember waiting an hour. The one disappointment I had during 2019 Scary Farm was I waited like almost an hour for the log ride, and not only did I get like completely soaked at like midnight, but there weren't any scare actors up there.
Oh, yeah, really?
Like they actually like stopped. They actually stopped playing scare actors in there since like after like the 2017 season. I think it was like an OSA violation or something.
No.
Yeah, I wasn't like I wasn't aware of it. Like I should have probably just asked somebody, but what are you gonna do? I wouldn't have done it that night if I knew there weren't scare actors up there. I probably would have just gone through I probably would have just gone through the Ghost Town maze again. All right. Anyways, so Beowulf, I know I said you could stay on, but man, we got a lot of stuff we need to get through. I didn't expect the results to be as crazy as they are, so I'm gonna have to respectfully request that you bow out now that we've talked through Scary Farm. Is that okay?
You got make me.
Please, Beowulf, I beg you.
Then beg.
We've got too much stuff going on, Beowulf. Please, it's just crazy.
They're more begging.
Oh my god, Jokers. Help.
To be fair, Tiki can't just remove you.
Yeah,
Tiki
I can. I'm literally just being polite.
But thank you for coming on. It's been a lot of fun.
Okay. Goodbye, motherfuckers.
All right.
Goodbye.
See you, Beowulf.
Well, that was fun. That was Beowulf, everybody. Give him a round of applause.
Okay, good.
Oh. I can't see where if people are still
I was like, is he just going to mute himself and just chill in here?
He's doing his best.
All right. Yeah, Dragon, that was an experiment. That's all I'm going to say to that. Anyways.
Oh, it's Blue Dragon. I thought you were Outbound. I just looked at the profile picture and it really said
Okay, so yeah, let's get to the nominations. So correct me if I'm wrong, Jokers, but Outbound essentially wanted the replacement nominees to go a little something like this, right?
A little something, yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, so folks, here we go. Outbound does in fact have the diamond power of MVP, and he has chosen to use it to save both Mickey Nerd and Theme Park Priest from nomination. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spin this wheel. The person the wheel lands on is safe, and the other two are nominees.
What if it lands on the blue one?
Then we're going to have a very lively discussion.
I was going to say, does that just say blue?
No, it says Nate.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought Nate couldn't be...
Well, no, he can even... Nate, you were going to be PO MVP if you survived this round, but PO MVP counts towards the next round, not this round. So
that's very true. Well, we're going to figure it out. Spin that wheel.
All right, well, there you go.
Of course.
Should we be transparent here?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, Nate, out of the three, you were the one that would have been eliminated. And so now you're safe with a PO MVP.
Congrats.
Which means, my God, we've got a decision to make.
Oh, shit, that's right. I think Sharon and Susan is PO MVP for this round.
Is she?
That's what I'm trying to check. Sorry, guys. This kind of...
Go ahead and check, and if that's the case, then unfortunately we kind of have to eliminate a pretty promising player by default.
I'm trying to check. Bear with me. Yeah, Sharon and Susan... Yeah, Sharon and Susan does have PO MVP.
Okay. In that case...
Sorry, Pergron. Thanks for coming out.
You know what, Jokers? I'm going to message you on Facebook while we talk through the Mr. Toad ride, all right?
Okay.
So what do you think about the Mr. Toad ride?
I really liked it. I had some issues
with the Mr.
gameplay.
Toad game, I should say. The Mr.
I love
Toad
Mr. Toad's wild ride. No, I really liked it. I had some issues with the gameplay elements, but I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, guys, I still think this is the best project of the season. But Jokers, I am curious. What game elements do you have issues with? Can you elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, I didn't like the trivia, just because it's kind of niche or niche, whatever you prefer. I like the chance card, but I didn't like that you have to roll the dice to decide like if it's a good thing or a bad thing, because I feel like for such a fast-paced game that would slow the game down to a screeching halt to do that. My other thing is, so when I read this initially without reading like anything of the project, just like knowing basically what it was, I thought it was going to be like players trying to run each other off the game board, and I thought that'd be kind of cool. But it kind of turned into just like Candyland. So like I still really enjoyed it, but I think there were a few things that they could have like shifted to make it feel a little bit more like the ride, make it a little bit faster. My biggest issue is the trivia, just because I don't think a lot of people would really know the trivia, other than like us. But I still really liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Okay, Jokers, while you do that, I am going to talk through Mr. Toad's Wild Ride while you respond to the message that I just sent you on Facebook. Because I'm
reading it right now.
I am being totally transparent about this, folks.
Scene by scene, describe Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Oh, God. Jokers woke up today and chose violence.
What? I didn't choose violence. I'm just giving people my opinion. Right, I'm a judge, God damn it.
So, yeah, I just think this thing, just flip through it, man. Just flip through it. This thing is so professional looking, and that's what I love about it.
No, this was absolutely the best presentation with them all.
Yeah, it's the best presentation to be sure, but I think it's just straight up the best project just because I really do want to stress to you guys, you don't have to have like a billion things going on in any individual project for it to be good.
No,
you need, like, I want to stress quality over quantity. This is quality. Now, if you got a big quantity of quality stuff, I would say the Scary Farm project is probably a solid example of that. That's fine. But I think this unto itself, I mean, look at this. Look at all the different presentation styles. What I love about this is that it really is the type of presentation style where you don't even really need a lot of text. It's like visually, it just literally says all you need to say, you know?
Yeah, these cards are fantastic, by the way. I don't know who did them, but they're really good.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Anyway,
right.
These cards are really fantastic. I really love them. The board is too. I don't know who did the art, but great job.
Oh, I don't want to do this, Jokers, but I agree it's probably the only fair thing to do, and it's kind of our fault.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Thank you, Sharon and Susan. Outbound to the cards, which makes sense, and they look fantastic.
So I want to clarify this.
Let's finish talking about the project first, Tiki.
Do you have anything else to say? I mean, I feel like.
I wasn't sure if you did. No,
really.
I really enjoyed it. Like, other than honestly, my issues with the gameplay are pretty small, but I overall I really enjoyed it. I think it's great that you guys were able to put something so strong together in literally 2 days.
Yeah, I mean and also just to highlight, like, Disney fan really came into his own this project with the leadership.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he's been doing really great.
And so with that in mind, oh God, okay, hold on.
Okay. You're just gonna remove 2 names and then spin the wheel and act like it's by chance.
Oh man. You know what? Hold on. Let me.
Yeah. I'll stall. Hey guys. Everyone.
So y'all know we got a super chat function, right?
It's just super chat for survival, guys.
Oh God.
Whoever donates the most money gets to the next round.
I am honestly not below that.
Do not do that.
No, I know. Okay, so guys, I am going to go ahead and hey there.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
Wow.
So here's the dealio. I really should have checked about the PO MVP. Well, I do genuinely appreciate the money. I do genuinely appreciate that, but
it's that 79 cents that really sets it over the edge.
Yeah, right. But unfortunately, Ace, you've already been eliminated, so.
Well, everybody, welcome back, Ace.
Okay, so guys, I should have checked the PO MVP before spinning the wheel. I feel like I was excited to get to the wheel, and I made a boo-boo with that because
we also kind of found out about this right before we went on.
Okay, so basically Outbound requested, he didn't want to name the replacement nominees, so he requested that we spin all 3 of the names in a wheel. And then I just, like a dumbass, I completely forgot that Sharon and Susan was PO MVP. So, because of that, new Walt's Fault. Who has the Walt's Fault?
This past round?
Oh, hold on. Tegan gave it to someone.
Oh, you're right. Who did she give it to? And she didn't open Walt's Vault, which I think was a good thing.
Walt's Vault goes Outbound. Do you want to open Walt's Vault? I'll tell you what it is right now.
Yeah.
Outbound, would you like to open Walt's vault? I'll tell you what you got at the end of the podcast. So, anyways, when I spun the wheel, it took off Nate and ended up with Sharon and Susan and Disney Fan. Sharon and Susan has PO MVP. I honestly think this is a shitty situation because like, I think Nate and Disney Fan have both been doing a good job. I think Disney Fan's been doing a little bit more. I think he stepped up to the plate a little bit more. Are you sure about this, Jokers?
I mean, it's the only thing we can do.
All right. Basically, because of my own stupidity, we
So
have to
like
eliminate Disney Fan.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's not really your stupidity. It's just kind of how it came out.
Well, no, I literally, like, we would have just picked between Nate and Disney Fan if I hadn't done that damn wheel thing.
No, it's fine. It happens.
Because if we would have chosen between Nate and Disney Fan, if those were our options from the get-go...
Yeah. I mean, it's what we had to do, because Nate got PO MVP. Sharon and Susan currently has PO MVP.
Right.
So it's kind of a weird situation because of the Diamond PO MVP being played.
Yeah.
But now everything's out in the open.
And then, Outbound. Outbound, I mean, you requested the wheel, but I mean, we're the hosts. Like, we should be keeping tabs on the PO MVP. It's on.
Yeah, no,
it's on us more than it's on you, bro.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just a weird thing that happened.
No
It was kind of last minute. I'd rather, but we have to.
The only thing with next round is a double elimination.
Triple.
Oh, wait. No. Hold on. No, next round is not a double. Next round is the round before semifinals.
Yeah.
Semifinals is a double elimination, right?
I think so.
So, would you guys be okay with 2 double eliminations in a row?
We could. And give everyone one last chance to prove themselves.
P-Wolf's like, eliminate me. Is that the direction you want to go in?
I think it's the best thing to do outside of just outright eliminating someone this round. Because these are kind of weird circumstances to begin with, so I think it's a good round.
Okay, fuck it. Non-elimination round. Everyone's safe. But you guys are now still the final 7. Nate has PO MVP this next round. But 2 people get eliminated this next round, leading into the semifinals where 2 other people will be eliminated, and that will give us our final 3. So there you go, guys. That's the end game. We're in the end game now.
Yes, we are.
Outbound, please tell me if you'd like to open the vault or not, please.
He already said yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Outbound, you're going to laugh, but this is fucking stupid. The PO MVP, or I'm sorry, the Walt's Vault is a diamond PO MVP.
You did it. Great job.
So,
what would it have been if Tegan opened it last round?
So, really impeccable timing on your part, Outbound.
Great job. What would it have been if Tegan opened it last round, Tiki?
If Tegan opened it last round, essentially what it would have been... Well, I already explained. Didn't I already explain it?
Oh, did you?
In the prompt? I think I did.
Oh, you might have. I think you're right, now that you're saying that.
All right. I can't get rid of it. Yeah. I mean, Outbound, obviously, we didn't plan on you getting it 2 times in a row, but it is what it is.
Great job.
I think you very much benefited from being the one person in your alliance that did not publicly nominate Tegan. So there you go. So yeah, let's see who can be team leader. That's an important question.
Tegan was this past round.
Uh-huh.
Theme Park Priest was the round before. Was Disney Fan it for
Yes.
Knots? So those three are out.
No, Disney Fan was for Mr. Toad.
Oh, and Theme Park Priest was for Knots. Yeah.
Yes.
So Outbound can be team leader.
And then Mickey Nerd was for the Dark Ride.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so is it down to
What's that? 5 people. So it's Outbound and
Outbound, Sharon and Susan,
Nate.
Anyone else?
I think that's it. That sounds about it.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Outbound, Sharon and Susan, Nate. Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Okay, so you don't have the prompt written up just yet, right?
No, it'll be up in like 5 minutes. But I can tell you guys about it. Yes. So I don't. So for some reason, Tiki doesn't understand this prompt.
It's not that I don't understand it. It's just that I feel like you could word it better exactly what you want from it.
Probably. So this was based off of a conversation that you guys were having in the weeks, days, whatever, leading up to the season start. So basically, you guys are going to be building an attraction for any world landmark. So kind of in a vein of like that simulator that's in the Empire State Building, or there's like museums in some of the buildings in New York City. I think there's like some attractions in like the Tower of London and stuff like that. So like something like that, like pick a world landmark and build an attraction for it with the intent of drawing more tourists. So yeah.
What do you think? Should we have this due Friday?
Yes. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
All right, so project is due Friday. It looks like Outbound is volunteering to be project leader, which I actually kind of respect because that pretty much just neutralizes his Diamond PO MVP.
Yes.
So,
or he can use it anyway. He can nominate 2 people and then remove them.
I could actually see him doing something like that just for
It'd be really funny.
Theme Park Priest does still technically have his nomination swapper, though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah. No,
all right, is that about it? Do we have any other housekeeping we need to get to?
Not that I can think of. Thanks for sticking through, guys. You all are beautiful.
Right.
The thread will be coming up soon. I'm just gonna finish up the post for the ongoing thread, then I'll make the actual thread.
Sure.
So expect that in a few minutes.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Ace, I appreciate the $2 and some change, bro. I
79 cents.
I honestly legitimately do appreciate it. Like at this point in my YouTube career, every little super chat is just like a little boost of self-esteem in my heart. So yeah. All right. Yeah. Have a good night, everyone. Jokers will have the prompt up for you soon.
Yep.
And also, we might be doing the Rick and Morty podcast as a separate podcast, the feedback show for that.
Yeah.
I might be pulling on Dragon to help me out with that because he has been recapping Rick and Morty with me, and I'd be curious to know what he thinks of it. And it'd be nice to get a perspective of someone who's not as well versed about the Imagineering side of things. So. All right, so yeah, that's about it. It's been a crazy night. Have a good night, everyone. See y'all later.
Goodbye.